In the winding rivers and muddy lakes of Georgia, locals tell a strange story that has fascinated fishermen and storm watchers alike for generations. According to this piece of southern Fakelore, catfish in Georgia have an unusual gift, the ability to predict tornadoes with their whiskers. These bottom-dwelling fish, prized for their size and flavor, are said to possess a natural weather radar more reliable than any satellite. While scientists may scoff, many old-timers swear that if you want to know when a storm is coming, you only need to watch the catfish. The legend goes back to the 19th century, when farmers noticed peculiar behavior among the catfish before violent weather struck. Long before Doppler radar and storm sirens, people in rural Georgia relied on the land and animals for warning signs. Catfish, it seemed, were among the most reliable. Fishermen reported that in the hours leading up to a tornado, catfish would thrash wildly near the surface, whipping their long barbels, the whisker-like feelers that give them their name, in frantic bursts. Others swore the fish would leap from the water entirely, as if trying to escape something invisible pressing down from above. Why whiskers? The folklore explanation is that catfish whiskers are finely tuned sensory tools, able to detect shifts in barometric pressure and vibrations in the water caused by changes in the atmosphere. When a tornado forms, the sudden drop in pressure triggers the fish into panic. Locals came to believe that if the catfish were restless, it was time to take shelter. In fact, some families claim their ancestors survived deadly storms only because they trusted the signs of the catfish. Throughout the 20th century, tales of Georgia's catfish weather-predicting powers grew. In lakes like Oconee and Lanier, fishermen would warn one another, if the cats are jumping, the sky's about to turn. Some claimed that whisker twitching could even predict the severity of the storm. The more violent the movement, the stronger the tornado would be. By the time meteorology advanced, the catfish legend had already become an inseparable part of local lore. Of course, skeptics argue that catfish behavior is tied to spawning cycles, water temperature, or feeding habits rather than natural disaster warnings. But that has never stopped the legend from spreading. Even today, in rural communities across Georgia, there are those who glance at the water on stormy days, just to see what the catfish are up to. Whether scientific or not, the story lives on because it connects people to their land, their rivers, and their sense of survival. So, can catfish predict tornadoes with their whiskers? Maybe not in the strictest scientific sense, but in the hearts and stories of Georgians, the answer has always been yes. When the skies darken and the air feels heavy, many still say it pays to watch the whiskers.